Hi, Melody. Can you hear me okay? Let me tweet real quick. You have to set the camera up after you go live. So there's a shadow kind of right there. Where's that shadow? Oh. Okay, go on this side. There we go. Okay. Still a shadow right there on this mic cord. Got to do all the setup after you go live. There we go. Okay, thanks. All right, let me tweet real quick. All right, and how you doing? Let's see. Where's my coffee cup? Okay. Hi, Nick and Tina. Hi, Shara. Up from a restless night, able to catch. Oh, good. Well, I mean, not good that he had a restless night, but good that you're here. All right, Melody. Hi, Noodle. Hi, Vonnie. Good to see you. Okay, so I just have this sitting here for something to thumbnail because it takes a thumbnail as soon as you, yeah. And it's a little dark. Let's see. I know that light's going to put a glare until I, yeah. Let's do it this way, just so we have something kind of pretty. There we go. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Stars, Kat, Louise, everybody. If you're watching the recording, I do spend a few minutes saying good morning to everybody before we start a project. So yeah. So hope everybody's doing well. Everybody getting their Christmas shopping and everything done. You're actually early. Welcome, Marianne. Rosa, I'm sure I'm missing some people. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. Hi, Patricia. Oh, yeah, we call her Eileen, the enabler elf. Yeah. So we're going to color in the baker's dozen with the Loomies. It was a tough call between the Pollies, the Holbies, and the Loomies, but I went with the Loomies. Shopping done, but not all right. Okay, yeah, I got to get some. After today, I'll have some time to get stuff done. Hi, Prisma. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you, Prisma. Good to see you. Hi, Panda. Natalie. Diane. I'm kind of scrolling back, see who I missed. Hi, Sue. Loomies are awesome. Yeah, Loomies are awesome. And I don't use my Loomies, Pollies, or Holbies enough because I'm just so used to my Prismas. Or as Denise likes to call it, well, I won't say it because I don't believe it. But you know what Denise calls them. I love my Prismas just because I've used them for decades and they're like my BFFs. But I try to use the Loomies, the Holbies, and the Pollies every now and then. Hi, Carrie Ann. So, yeah, so today we're going to use the Loomies. Hi, Muffy. Kimberly. Hey, Coloring Book Nook. You love your Loomies? Oh my gosh. Okay, your tree got knocked down by the cat. Ours get some of my bows and some of the lower hanging ornaments, but they haven't tried to climb it. I don't think they know that they can climb a tree. Although when we take them out on their harnesses, they kind of, get up on it and kind of scratch it, but they don't really climb a tree. So they've never climbed a tree. So I don't think they know that they can. Hi, Terry. Oh, wait. So I don't think they know they can climb a tree, which I think is good. Hi, AJ. Let's see here. All right, here. Oh, I got to turn that up a little. I turn the phone down when I'm streaming. Good morning, Terry. Just straight into the middle. Oh my gosh, Catherine. Is he a young cat? Like a kitten cat, a teenager or something cat? Hi, Dawn, Lisette, Victoria. Thanks everybody for popping in. There's a shadow right here it's from my laptop. There we go. Hi, Mitz. Thanks everybody for popping in. Hope y'all can hear me okay. Be careful when they hear you talking about climbing, they get the message. Okay, Artsy, I'll remember that. Hi, G. 6-month-old Oriental short hair athlete. Oh, I don't know what an Oriental short hair is. What color are they, Catherine? Okay, G, lurk away. Thanks for being here. Hi, Faithful. On my community chat in a bit, I got your Christmas. Oh, you're welcome, Faithful. You're on your commute. You are not driving. You're on the train, right? Faithful? Am I right? Are you on the train? Wave to everybody on the train. Tell them we all said hello. Merry Christmas. Colors can come in all varieties. They are colored Siamese. Oh, okay, Siamese. Okay. I love me some Siamese. I've had many, many Siamese in my life. I usually rescue sick ones, and unfortunately, sometimes they don't live that long. But I've rescued many. Many Siamese have been rescued. Hi, Natalie. Nick and Tina, y'all got some good hauls lately. I haven't been there live, but I watched I've watched the last, I don't know, maybe 3 videos that you've had different hauls and stuff on. He's a rescue too. Yeah. Well, mine are a rescue too. My daughter rescued them. Denise rescued them. And then even though that half her family's allergic to cats, she rescued them. And I told her as soon as they were old enough to get fixed, I'd take them. And that's how we got Malibu and Oliver. She named them. Well, she and the kids named them. So I didn't get any say in their names. So Malibu and Oliver were named by Denise and the kids. So as soon as she got them fixed, we took them. We've had them now. I think they were born March, April, May. I think they're about 1.5 years old now. We've had them for 10 months, I think. I know they have been, Terry. They're awesome, and now they're getting used to their harnesses. So they will meow. The other day, Oliver, I have their harnesses hanging up on a little peg thing. He actually meowed and reached out for his harness because he knows when they get that harness on, they get to go outside. So now they almost jump into their harness to go outside because they want to go out. So they are really used to it now, which is awesome. Yeah, I know. Hi, Lisa. If y'all don't, let me show y'all a picture of them in their harnesses in case you're new here. Let me go to my photos. Let me find a recent picture of them in their harnesses. I've done little videos and stuff too, but So well, let me turn down the light. I got to remember to do that. Here's Oliver and his harness. I got a better one though. Hang on, let's see. I have a little video. Okay, here, let me show you this little video. He loves to chase the stick. And then let's see, where is Malibu? Let's see, I have another one. Here we go. Let's see. I don't know which one is which, so we'll go with this one. This was when she first got in a harness and she didn't know what to do. Yeah, this was about a month ago. But anyway, yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome in their harnesses. Here's another picture of them. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're awesome. So anyway, now they want their harnesses on because they know that means outdoor time. And that's the only way we let them out. We're right on a street, you know, there's dogs next door, even I mean it's all fenced in, but you know, yeah, no, I don't let them. They're not outdoor cats unless we are attached to them. No, Lisa, no, that's a whole long story. So no, I don't have that one. We gave her 8 months. I think actually she was feral. And when she went back to the Noah's Ark, she actually was happy to see the owner of Noah's Ark. So yeah, I think she missed the owner of Noah's Ark and didn't want to be adopted. Yeah, Catherine, it took a bit. When I first put them on, they put it on, they'd back up. They tried to back up out of it, you know. But because they like to go outside so much, they tolerate it, you know. And now they just sit there while we put it on them. It wasn't like the first time, Catherine. It took a good month. So, any good flea meds for cats besides Frontline? I don't know, Prisma. That's the only kind I know, is the kind that you put on the back of their neck. Yeah, Catherine, but try to put the harness on them and carry them outside. If you carry them outside and put them down, you know, and maybe like play with the stick with them, so it kind of distracts them from the harness. And when they're outside, they'll be distracted from it. But if you just put it on in the house and just, you know, let them sit there, they are aware of it. But if you take them outside on the harness, then they're distracted by everything outside. I don't know, Prisma. You'd have to. I'm not going to recommend any medications for your animals. I'm sorry. Yeah. Everybody's different. You know, people are allergic to things. I don't do that. I don't recommend anything like that. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, Shara. I haven't had time to do much with the elves and things this year. There hasn't been enough time in my year. I mean, I barely get the photos and videos and everything and our streams and everything done that, you know, because I am working on other projects too. So, yeah. Hi, Jerry. Last year, I wasn't working on my own projects. I might try again, but I'm afraid he will squirm out of it because he's so slim. Yeah, you do have to put it on pretty snug. You do put it on pretty snug. And even ours, if they back out, they can back out of it if they really pushed it. But as long as you have the leash pulled back on them, they can't front out of it. You know what I'm saying? They can't go forward and get out of the harness. They can back out of it. But if you keep the leash taut on it, then they can't do that. So, yeah. Hi, Pamela. Catherine. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Dawn coming in. So thanks, everybody. So we had our little bit of 15 minutes of chat. So we're going to color in. If y'all remember, last year we started in Baker's Dozen, and that's all we got. Didn't get any farther than what we did last year. So I'm going to color some more in Baker's Dozen. I do follow Wendy Edelson. Erin Shepard's the one that sent me the book. He's the story. She's the artist. And these color book pages that she's done here were taken from her original. She has the book. She did the whole book. Okay. A colored version of this book. Wendy did. And we did ask her, I did message her or Aaron, I forget which one, last year. And he did say it took her a year. It took her a year to do this book. Then what she did, not the color book, but the first book. And then what she did, she turned her book into line art, okay, and made the color book. So that's how the color book came about. And you can follow Wendy Edelson on IG. I think she's on Facebook too, but I follow people more on Instagram for their art and stuff like that. So although I've talked to them. So it is a gorgeous book. So we're going to go back to it from last year. I'm going to pick a page. Last year, what we did is colored all the St. Nick's, and they're cookies. Well, most of them. There's a whole bunch of cookies. It's a story about a baker, right? And so I did go through the whole book and color all the cookies, the St. Nick cookies, and anything that was St. Nick. There's one that I'm not completely finished with yet, but you see all the cookies down here. I'll zoom in. I colored them all last year. There we go. There we go. If you're new, guys, if you want to talk to me, put it in caps. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Pacola. So I did them in reds and golds. This is the one that I'm not finished with yet, with the gold and the tan. So this is where I think I left off last year. Anytime there's the cookies, we colored those. And that took some time just to do that. So this is one of those books if you want to work on, maybe work on it a little every year till you have it done. And then you can give it to, there's some of our tests right there. And then a black piece of paper just to put behind so that anything doesn't, dent on the next page. So it's a Baker's Dozen, pictures by Wendy Edelson, story by Erin Shepard. Okay, and the picture that I want to do is this one. So I'm going to put a piece of paper behind it there. So this is the one we're going to work on today. On Monday, we did a test in the mermaid. In this book, we did a test with Neo Color 2s on a jelly plate. This was from Monday. So I did finish that. So here's the finished page. The background is all the watercolor from the jelly plating. Then I went back with pencil. All I did was use a white Posca. The only things I used were a white Posca, a black pencil, and, well, that's Brent. No, well, that's not black, but anyway. A black pencil and the blue peacock blue. That's peacock green. But anyway, peacock blue, black, and this. And that's all I use other than the acrylic paint black background. Okay. That's acrylic paint. all the white is a white Posca, and all the shading around all the suckers, they are with, what do you call it? Black and peacock blue. So that was that. Then, and also, guys, remember, Sandra at this moment is probably about getting ready to get out of surgery. She messaged me and she says I have permission. I should have done another layer on my nails. She did give me permission to, update you and talk to y'all about any updates and everything. She messages me in a Twitter message. And her surgery was at 6 a.m. That's when it was scheduled. That's what she told me last night. She said the surgery was supposed to take about 3 hours. For y'all that don't know, she has to have a double knee replacement, but she has to have a pre-surgery because the first one didn't take in one of her knees. So she will probably be laid up for 2 to 3 months. So I'm hoping she should be getting out of surgery like by now or close to now. If, as soon as I hear anything, I will let y'all know. Or, if some of you follow her as well. And you're welcome, Bonnie. So that's all I know so far. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's hump day. Thank you, Shara. Mike. That's Phil, guys. If y'all don't know the commercial, that is, this is Phil. Anyway, so yeah. So that's an update. Hi, Christy. Yes. Yeah, thanks, G. So we're going to color in this, but before I do that, y'all know me and Xander exchange things every now and then. I sent her that anime mermaid here a while back, and bless her heart, she sent me a Christmas present. Y'all want to know what it is? I know people have asked me why don't you get try the Jane Davenport pastels? Well, I have no real need to get them because I have my pan pastels, right? I have my pan. Okay, what did I do to I did something here. Sorry, guys. Let me click around here. I did something here. I messed it. I did this myself. Hang on. So she, bless her heart, and I don't know if I should say bless her heart or oh my gosh, but she sent me a set of the skin tone ones. It's called Birthday Suit. It's the skin tone ones to compare to what do you call it? The pan pastels. And she told me, she goes, oh, they're so creamy. You're going to love them. You're going to want to get all the colors. I don't know how many sets. Does anybody know how many sets there are? And you can swatch them on the back part there. I haven't done anything like that. All I've done is open it and touch them. So anyway, I don't know that I'll do this today. I don't know that I'll compare them today because I really want to work in this book. And they are creamy. It's going to be hard to tell. And she said she forgot to put the tools in for me. And I said, well, I'll just use the pan pastel tools. The pan pastel tools should work just fine, right? So I said, please do not go out of your way to go to the post office the day before your surgery to mail me some little sponges. There's 4 sets, Vaughn. So I said, I'll just use the pan pastel tools when I, get to this. So we'll compare them to the pan pastels. Although I can't imagine anything working better than the pan pastels, we will give them a try. So if y'all don't know, Jane Davenport has a whole new line of products that's like based on makeup. So there's like, lipstick stuff and, and stuff that looks like eyeshadow, and it's all based on makeup. And, yeah. Oh, happy birthday, Vicky S. Happy birthday. So yeah, so we'll give that a go and we'll swatch them all on the little card there. What I'll do is I'll, cut that up. I'll cut this apart. Oh no, wait, it's a card. Wait a minute. I thought it was attached. It's not attached. It's its own little card. And then there's the sample thing you can test. Now this is slick. This is slick. I hope it would stick to this because it's slick. But we'll test it out later. And yeah, and compare it to the pan pastels just for some fun and comparison. Okay, let me move my mermaid book and my pencils out of the way. Get some space here. All right. Hi, Julie Topaz. Hi, Dev. Good to see you. Hope you're okay. I did see, something. I watched Nick and Tina's show, and yeah. So hope you're wet. Hope you're okay. Good to have you. Hi, Dawn. So what we're gonna do again, guys? We colored in this last year, the Baker's Dozen color book. So we're going to do this. Well, I say we're going to do this page. I'm not saying we're going to finish it. We're going to work on this page right here. I have a piece of black cardstock behind it. The paper is very thin. I don't know if it's actual Create Space, but it's as thin as Create Space. It feels a little slicker than Create Space. So that's why I'm thinking it may not be Create Space. It may be but it's thin. So if you're doing any pencil work, you want to make sure that you have at least a piece of cardstock behind it so that you don't dent the next page. Because if you dent the next page and you go to work on that page, and you're going to have issues. We don't want issues. Hi, Elena. Don't forget, guys, if you ask any questions or anything, put it in caps. Okay. So let's get started. I said earlier, and I think I'm going to try to clip this. I'm going to try to clip this so I can flip it backwards. Hold it down. Okay. So we're going to use the Lumis, Luminance. I'm going to use these today. I'm not sure how many come in a set of Lumis, but we're going to use the Lumis, and I'll kind of try to keep them all, I haven't picked any colors or anything yet. So is the light too bright, guys? Because it is picking up the white of the background. If it's too bright, let me know, and I can knock it back. I'll zoom in some here. Now, when you zoom in, it gets a little, I guess that's okay. Let's refocus here. Let's see if I can refocus. How's that look? How's that? I'll have to get this situated so I can be under the, okay. Yeah, if y'all don't follow the modernist colorist, Dev, he's in UK. And he's quite the color book collector. Just saying. It looks good. Okay, so I picked this page I just liked it. I like the cats. Got the cats right. So we're gonna go with this. All right. I can't get it all under the camera if we're zoomed in. So I'll just tell you the pencils. Make that man a little nicer looking. Oh my goodness. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I want you to be able to see the whole picture. Now, if I start getting really detailed or something, if you want, I'll either hold it up or we can zoom in more. But I'm trying to have it as close as possible. Okay, so any questions before we get started? Good zoomage, yeah. Yeah, we counted the clicks on this camera. It has 30. I can zoom in 30 times. We can zoom way in, but I'm kind of want to keep the whole page showing while we get, some overview over, wood and, different things done. Okay, so I am going to start, I think, with some wood. I'm going to start on some of the background. Some of the stuff is very light, like you see the little keys there. It's, it's kind of lost in the background. It's faded out in the background because it's, supposed to be in the background. All right, so let's go ahead and see what colors I want to pick for some wood. Wouldn't you know it? There's tons of colors of wood. Okay, now this might have been a bad idea. I don't know. All right, so I kind of want some red. I want different shades of red and brown. So let's go with these two, and a dark brown. I think is that dark brown or black? I can't remember. And here's my only complaint with the Loomies. It's like silver writing on a wood surface. It's so hard to read these. So I know I'm going to have to get out my magnifying glass. Okay, here's a dark. I won't get into any grays yet, although I probably will have grays in there too. Where's my black? Let's see. Is this black? See, that's the thing. I can't even see the names of the colors to tell you guys. Yeah, there's black. It's so hard to read them. That's my only thing with the Loomies. Now, it does have a white, but to me, and I will pull it, but to me, nothing works better than a white Prisma. I've never found any white that works better than white Prisma. That's just me. So, yeah. I swatch them and put labels. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to do that, I think. I'm going to have to put labels on them. I did that with my ink tints. Ink tints, I labeled them all, but not because I couldn't read them, but because the colors on the ink tints, the color that they give you is not the same color. Totally different. So like this, these match up really well as far as the color. See the color of the pencil versus the color thing that they put on the cap end. But on ink tints, they're totally different. So I had to swatch little tabs and put labels on all of my ink tints. LASIK perfect vision. I cannot read them. Yeah, well, see, I've had LASIK too, and I've had eye surgery. I've had a detached retina. I wear trifocals. I wear trifocals, and I've had it was a cataract surgery in one eye. So yeah. So I've had a lot of things on my eyes, and I do wear trifocals. I see fine. I mean, I see great, really, but it's just hard to read for anybody. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so reading, and again, guys, when I do my coloring, it's not a tutorial, it's a demo. I'm showing you how I color. I'm not here telling you, okay, get your number so-and-so, brown, dark gray, number so-and-so, and use that here. I don't do that. I just color. I try to tell you the colors I'm using, but I do not tell you every time I pick up number so-and-so brown, I'm picking up number so-and-so brown. That would drive me crazy. I know a lot of people do it, and good. I'm so happy that they can and do, but I do not tell you every time I pick up a pencil color what color I'm using. So yeah, it's their brand called Derwent Drawing. Oh, I don't know what that Derwent Drawing Chinese white is more opaque actually. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever tried the Derwent Drawing Chinese white. I don't think I've ever heard of it. So anyway, you have an interview today, Siren. Okay, well, hopefully that will go well. It'll be, the right job for you. Okay, so I don't want to talk anymore about any medical, if y'all don't mind. It's very distracting to the streamer to talk a lot of medical, because then you don't really know, should we stop and talk about and like I talk about Z having, her surgery. I don't mind saying a few things, but I don't want to get into descriptive surgeries. Please, no descriptive surgeries. because it's hard for the streamer. And I know I've talked about this before. When the streamer's trying to have a very upbeat, artistic moment with you guys, and everybody's talking about their emergency room visits and their descriptive surgeries, or talking about somebody dying, or popping in chat and saying, oh, so-and-so just died. You know, it's very hard for the streamer to continue being on a joyful level. You know, that's why we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. So we can all discuss that stuff off camera. Hi, Eileen. So that's just, you know, that's just the way I run my channel. Everybody can run their channel however they want. Okay, so I've got black and white. Got black and white, but I do have my white. Here, I'll get let's see if I can. I've got so many white nubs. And I do have more white pencils than this. But I'm just going to pop one in a pencil extender for now because I'm not finding it right off the bat. I've got tons of them around here somewhere. I'm just not laying my hand on them. So I have my Prismacolor white. Hi, Gail. Okay, and then my black and white Loomies. And then I'm going to try to read the colors that I've picked. And again, I don't know that I'm going to use them all. I've just chose these because there's some browns. I will not, when I'm using them, I will not, after I read these to you, I will not go back and look at the numbers. I don't care what number they are. And it's the same with my Prismacolor. You know, I have 2 trays of Prismas that I use all the time. I could not tell you what number any of them are, although I think black is 930. Other than that, I couldn't tell you what number any of these are. I can barely tell you the color name. I just don't care. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? I don't care what numbers they are. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. Hi, Dot. Every time I hear you grab from your Prisma, I know, right? She's a hoot. Okay, so again, I don't even know if I can see these. They're sideways. No, I'll be here all day, guys. I cannot even read that silver writing on here. Literally, I don't even know where I could grab the light to see it. Like this one is number 407. I think it's sepia. Yeah, this isn't going to work for me. I'll be here all day trying to read the numbers. So, yeah, we're going to use some browns. We're going with browns, people. So I'm going to take the black and white out. And I think I will start with one of these reddish browns that are a sepia type red. I mean, kind of a reddish brown. Okay. Yeah, I know. We were talking about that earlier, Julie Topaz. I know. Denise is so funny. Okay, so I am going to start with some of the background wood. And I think I'm going to go with the reddish brown and maybe a lighter reddish brown or kind of a pinky tan. I just can't read them, guys. I wish I could just read them right off for you. But, oh, my gosh, they are no, it ain't happening. All right, so I'm going to go with the lighter of the 2. Here's the 2 I picked right now. One's a little peachier pink and one's a little redder. And I'm just going to start with this background. And I'm just going to lay down a nice light color. And I'm not real zoomed in yet because I just kind of wanted y'all to see the big picture. And see the overall. So I'm just going to lay down a nice layer of this. Kind of a rosy tan. In Prismacolor colors, this would probably be nectar. It would probably be nectar. That's the closest I can tell you it would be. They are, Dev. That's what I said. So I'm going to have to do like I did. Here, let me show y'all what I did on my... So what I did on my ink tints, on the ink tints, see, I put labels. I put labels on all the ink tints. Because look at this. There's no way that is the same as that. Right? Oh, there's Denise. Hang on. Hey, I'm streaming. What's up, little mama? Do you want to say hi? You want to say, let me put you on speakerphone? They're all laughing about when you call my Prismacolors crap pencils. Because I'm using my nice ones in the case now. Here, I'm going to put you on speaker.
Oh, those, you're not ready for those.
Yeah, you're not ready. Well, I didn't mean that you weren't ready for them. I just meant that they are not as easy blendable as the Prismacolor.
It's fine. Use the Crayola ones. I think you got a set for Cameron for Christmas of those for when he was in kindergarten.
I did get Cameron Prismacolors when he was in kindergarten, but he was ready for them.
I'm not ready.
Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hi. So, all right. Well, I'll let you know. I called Granddaddy. And he didn't answer, so he must have been busy.
He's at the store.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Cameron did. He had Prismacolors in kindergarten. But you know, Boo, she was using, this was her glue when she was in pre-K, and her scissors. And then when she went to pre-K and they gave her those little kid scissors with the rounded tips and Elmer school glue, she said, "Where's my Eileen's tacky? And what kind of scissors were those with the rounded tips?" She grew up using this, heat guns. And the only thing I didn't let them use when they were little was my guillotine arm cutter. That was the only thing. But they could use, they had their X-Acto knives and okay, so anyway, she said happy holidays, you guys. So as you can see, the ink tints are not the same colors as what is on the barrel, the end, the cap, right? Look at the difference in that. It's way different. So I'm going to have to put the numbers. Now on the Loomies, I will say, on the Loomies, the color that does match. The color does match. The problem with the Loomies is you just can't read the number or the name. Just can't do it. Yeah, I drew the line at the guillotine, Terry. What I did is I wrote in Posca on the case each color. The Posca, that would be good. Did you do it in white or black? What did you do it in? A black Posca? Dev, you're gonna have to give us a demo of that on your next show. And show us. I don't think I've seen your Loomies with the numbers or names on them. Hi, Galena. Hi, D39. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the. I'm going to wait and see what Dev did on his. See how he numbered them or whatever. So a very light layer. I mean, you probably can't even see this. I probably should zoom in even more. I probably need to redo. I've got my, let me see here. Let me play a minute, guys. Remember, this is my new camera. I'm still playing. How do the Lunas compare to the Polys? The Loomies are, and it's, to give you a full-on review of them right now, Susie, it's been so long since I used them. I hate to say it. It's been a while since I used my Loomies. They each feel a little different. The Loomies, the Polys, and the Holbees, the Holbeins. We're talking about the Holbeins, I call Holbees. The Luminance, I call Loomies. The Polychromos, I call Polys. And the Prismacolor, I won't say what Denise calls them, but I call them my BFFs because I've used them for decades. Okay, so here what I'm going to do. I'm going to put back the default here. Hang on now. It's going to be, let me default this back. So I want to get the light back. So hang on. Let me fix everything. Oh, wrong way, because I want to zoom in. So I'm going to have to reset. So let me refocus here. Whoops. Wait, I need something for it to focus on. Hang on. I'm going to play for a minute. Okay, so now, hang on. Contrast. I want to get it because I want to zoom in really. It might be too close. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. No, that's not what I want to do. Hang on, guys. I'm going to play for me. I might have to actually zoom all the way back out. I might have to zoom all the way back out because I'm trying to get it to focus really close for you guys. But let's do the focus again. Wait, I know what. Wait for it. I'm going to get some nice big color here for it to focus on. There we go. Wait for it. I'm playing for a minute, guys. Just playing for a minute. Turn the brightness down. There we go. Now. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay. I got a new one, Deb. I've had the 920, the 930E, and then I just got the new Pro, the Logitech Pro, which, in my opinion, is the 930E updated. So they have fixed some things in the 930E in the Pro. But I think it's the same camera with some hardware adjustments because the software, the camera adjustments, you know, your software, camera software where you can adjust everything is the exact same as a 930E. So I'm thinking they just did some stuff in the 930E. So yeah. Okay, so now let's see here. I'm hoping. And so I'm still playing with it, you know, I'm still playing with the new one. I did a test last week, or I think it was over the weekend. I did a little test with it. So I'm hoping this looks good. I have to just keep going back. Like on Monday's show, I went back and looked at it and it looked great, but to me it was a little dark. I could have gone a little lighter. So I could probably go lighter on this one too, but because I'm so zoomed in, I mean, I'm really zoomed in, guys. I'm really zoomed in. But this one has like, you can click in 30 zooms. There's a 30 zoom capability. That sounds funny. A 30 zoom capability. Thanks everybody for being here. So I'm not going to do the wood on the frame the same. I'm not going to do the wood on the frame the same wood that I'm color that I'm doing this. And then there's some kind of a book there. Some of it's very, very light, like that right there. This is a kind of book that if you wanted to finish the whole thing, you really want to take your time. And, you know, work it slow. Okay, Sammy, got a hospital appointment. Quick cover. Okay, well, I hope everything's all right with you, girl. Hope everything's okay. Take care of yourself. So I'm just trying to kind of find all the same wood. Although I think that's probably part of this. No, I think that might be part of that. Okay, so I'm just kind of doing the walls, right? I'm just kind of getting a color of the walls. And if you're watching the video, if you're watching the recording, if you're not here live and you're watching the recording, it is a color and chat. That's what Sammy's, the name of her show is. What is it? Color and Chat with Sammy. This is a chat show. It's we talk, right? So it is a chat show. So whether we're coloring, whether we're let's see that. I wonder if they're outside. So I don't want to do this that's the window. So I don't want to do that. I want that another color. So we are it's a chat show. So we chat. So if you don't like chatting, just fast forward to the parts of the project you want to see. And that's whether we're doing color book, altered book, collage, mixed media, drawing, painting, because we do a little everything here. 22. Okay, yeah, I've never had the 922, Deb. I've had the 920, which I like the 920. It doesn't have as much. Now, I don't know about the 922, which is what you have. The 920 does not have as much features, software features, adjustment features as the 930. That being said, the 930 did not have light lock, which was my issue with it. Is this book on Amazon? I imagine it is, Marie. Here, I'll show you if y'all want to see the cover again. There's my black paper behind it. This is what it looks like. And it's by Wendy Edelson and Aaron Shepard. And again, guys, here, let me show you the back. This is her book. I mean, she has an actual book out besides a color book. She actually has a book that she did, and I think it was Aaron that said it took her a year to do the book and color it and paint it herself, right? This is her actual book. And what she did is she took her book and she turned it into a color book. Now, I'm not going by her colors or anything. I'm making up my own, and you can too. So just saying, you do what you want, but she does have the pictures on the back that are from her actual book. Okay, and I've just got it clipped here because I have the flipped over. Color chat and herding cats. Yeah. Well, my show's art, coffee and art in the morning, because we don't just do coloring here. We do all kinds of art. Okay, so now I think I'm going to take the redder one. Okay, so here's the two I'm kind of using there. And yeah, my skin is a little red there, but I am so zoomed in, guys. It's picking up every little color. Okay, so now I'm going to start shading a little bit here. And again, you want to take your time with lots of layers. That's true of regardless of the pencils that you're using. You want to take your time blending. We do kind of try to hurry a little bit here because I try to get as much done on the show as possible. But don't hurry when you're doing yours. And this is why I want to do my, I'm going to start doing color book catch-up videos. They're not going to be live. I'm just going to record some catch-up videos. You can add mustard if you want, but they're going And right now, guys, I'm using the grayscale. I'm using the grayscale that's on the book to add some more shadows here. I'm just kind of following the grayscale, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll record like maybe an hour-long video of color book catch-up. That way I can get a lot more of my color books done, because there's just no way can I color all my color books on camera. There's just no way to do it. So this is a shadow behind his hat there. Okay, and there's a little bit of a shadow right there. I'm just kind of following what's already there. And then again, we'll go back over with more layers and everything. There's a little shadow under that. I'm trying to keep the pencil, my hand back so that you can see the pencil work. Hi, Mark. Oh, didn't get a notification. I'm sorry. Vaughn, ketchup videos will be tasty. You're so funny, Vonnie. And, depending on what you're coloring, how much detail you want to put in, it's totally, up to you. going around. There's some keys here. Oh, there's some right there. There's a key ring right here. It looks like it's on a nail right there. Can y'all see? Y'all let me know how, because I'm testing this. How's it look? Does it look clear? Because I am so zoomed in, and regardless, when you zoom in, sometimes it's going to change color and change things. Okay, here's a key right there. It's very light. Little key right there. I just want to kind of define the key ring and some of those keys hanging on the. And if y'all missed at the beginning, I did finish yesterday. I did finish shading in the mermaid, the octopus with all the tentacles. The keys just popped out. Yeah, because they're so light. I can barely see them myself. The keys, they're very light. I mean, the line art is very light. And see, that's the thing. Different artists do different color books in different ways. If the line art is very light, it works to your benefit when you're coloring it because there's no harsh black lines, right? So it works well for that. But the downside is that sometimes it's really hard to see. It's so light. And the lighter, the more color you can do to it to make it yours. So anyway, I did finish the octopus arms on the mermaid, the pop manga mermaid book. I did finish that yesterday. So I'll show it again. Here's the candle right there. So you want that candle to pop out there? See? Oh, good, Dav. Okay. So you see how we're kind of going there? All right, so now I'm going to go right up here. Now, again, this might look like wood, but I really think, well, yeah, they are. They have to be in a windowsill, wouldn't they? Because they wouldn't fit on that little ledge. What do y'all think? Do you think they're outside or on a window ledge? I mean, do you think this looks like a window ledge, like they're sitting in the window? I'm trying to decide because it could be a wall. This could be a wall, but I'm thinking it might be a window ledge. And then that's the window behind them. I think that's how I'm going to roll with it. All right, so what's everybody else? If you are a colorist, what are you coloring right now? I mean, not like literally right this second, but what are you working on currently? What books are you working on? It's a window. Yeah, I think so too. So I think I'm going to do it like that. It might be, icy outside and do it like in a blue gray. I think I'll go ahead and do that. All right. So this is the background wall here, here, here. And then there's all kinds of wood, the table and all that. But I'm going to do all the woods, different colors of brown. It shows a wall on the back cover. Okay, let's see. Let me take off the, let's see here. Where is that one? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, it does. It shows it as she colored it as a light color wood. So, yeah, I think I want it to be a window, though. Do you think she'll care? I know she won't, guys. I always tease you. The artist is not going to email you and tell you colored it wrong. Acrylic color escapes manila posters. Millie Murata. I'm trying to read all the books y'all are using. Experimenting in Secret Garden, Ticket to Dreams, Magical Delight. Zeely, that's a good one. Yeah, I like, and sorry guys, I don't know why my camera is shaking because it's not touching anything. Oh, I don't know. Window Without a Curtain. Oh, yeah. Lynette is coloring Johanna Basford's Christmas and geomorphia. Terry Mars is coloring in Handsome Hunks. Coloring Book Nook is coloring in Creative Haven Vintage Christmas Windows. Becca is Jade Summer Dragons, Jewelry Box, and Anamorphia. Shara is, wood wouldn't be attached to the glass. Hats is Geomorphia and her third copy of Mythomorphia. Oh my gosh. Faithful is working on a page out of The Story of the Seed. I don't think I know that one. I don't think I've ever seen that book. Did you put any on IG, Faithful? Yeah, Noodle, my camera is laughing. Yeah. No, it's not an earthquake, Lynette. Hi, Kimberly. Dare I tell you, Kimberly? I don't know if I should tell you. Kimberly, I feel so bad. You know how Eileen, the enabler elf, see how zoomed in we are, guys? How she's been holding your little mouse you made me. Not only, I hate to show you, Kimberly, but I have to fess up, Kimberly. The cat's got a hold of E.T. the enabler elf. Hi, Janet. And also got a hold of your little mouse. I'm so sorry, Kimberly. I felt terrible. But they've been wanting to get this mouse. They finally got their little paws on it. And snuck it. I didn't see him do it. I didn't even know when they did this. Sorry. But they got a hold of it and took off with it, and I didn't even see him sneak it out of here. But you know what? It's a memory for me. I still love it. Because it speaks to me. It is a special mouse. Exactly, AJ. Exactly. Zeely goes, oh no, there's been a mauling. No, Zeely, right? Yes, they ate his little nose off, cat. I wasn't going to tell you. Oh, it has seeds inside? Oh, nothing's coming out. There's not, unless they got them all. Are they're gonna be growing some gourds now? Oh my gosh! Well, I showed it to and hi Hubster. I showed it to Kimberly. Somebody got a hold of it.
Oh no, they did.
Oh yeah, hang on, guys. I got to put some in an envelope for Hubster here.
Well, look.
Yeah. Yeah, would you? All right, just here. Let me know when you got all that done. Here's the little card thing. Put that in there, and then this in here, and this has to all be sealed with this. Okay. I've already got all it. It's all addressed and everything. All right, okay. Thanks, honey. I know it is one of a kind. Everybody's saying hi to you. Okay. Yeah.
Come out here, somebody puked in the hallway.
Oh no, she's mad at me because I wouldn't let her in. Hubster just said, be careful when I go out the door because one of the cats puked outside the door. I said, I think they're mad because I won't let them in. Or either, no, this happened a couple days ago. I was going to say she puked that up, but no. Okay, so let's see. I am going to go ahead and make that a window. So I'm going to go ahead and go with a slate blue, slate gray. Again, guys, I can try, but where's my here? I can try. Okay, is Payne's gray 30%? Payne's gray 30%. Which to me is like a slate gray, slate blue, like in Prismacolor. It's called slate blue. They could, I don't know, they could be outside. looking at this mouse that's inside. See, that's what I'm thinking. Because look at that little mouse right there. Here, let me go ahead and pencil in that little mouse. Let's just pencil him in. Well, I actually kind of want him gray because so he'll stand out. So let's go with a darker gray. I'm going to go with the darker gray again, guys. Oh, I wish I could just read these for you, but this Payne's Gray 60%. So the Payne's Gray 60%, I'm going to start this little mouse. I mean, these are very tiny. Look how the mouse is the same size as the pencil tip. Look, he's very little. But I'm thinking that would be good. They are on the outside because if they were in the house, guys, if they were in the house, they would not be just sitting there staring at that mouse, would they? Wouldn't they be going after it? I think so. I think they'd be going after that mouse. I don't know. I just want to kind of block him in there and they'll do little, and then you can get in there and do little fur. Oh, so my hand's going to be in the way. Your cats went after the mouse in the house. Yeah. So if these cats are sitting, look how they're sitting there staring at that mouse. If they're sitting there staring at that mouse, let's fix, I'm going to brighten this up just a little. I don't know. Maybe. Trying to get it. I'm so zoomed in, guys. Yeah, I know it's my color book. I'm just asking what y'all think. And then have a little bit of fur on him. And I'll put his little eye in. Remember, guys, tell y'all that, you know, it's especially when it's real light grayscale. Where's my black Sharpie? I just had one here. That you want to go over anything like irises. Well, I'm sorry, pupils or anything that's like you want black. Like his little eyeball. I want my Sharpie. Where's my Sharpie? Oh, guys, I just had one. I have tons of them, but they're what I write with all the time. So they're never right. Well, do I not have a Sharpie in this room? I know I do somewhere. Hang on, guys. Let me dig in my other pencil case. Because I know a Sharpie won't go through the page. I mean, it won't go through the paper. But I'm not finding my Sharpie. Hang on. I'm going to go in the other room and get one. Don't step in the pew. Okay. So this is what I use. I write with these. I annotate books with these. And on color books, especially thin papers, the Sharpie pen, not the marker, the Sharpie pen. A baker wouldn't want a window to show the bread. Oh, well, I don't know about that. But anyway, this will not go through the paper. So, like, for instance, his little eyeball. See, this is a little eyeball right there. Same thing for the cat's pupils. I will go in there with the Sharpie pen. For anything that you want solid black. Anything you want solid black. Inside his pupils. Because the grayscale of the color book is not pure black. If the cats are outside, you guys are making too much of the cats. Being outside. The cats are outside. You just checked your copy of this book. Okay. Oh, so you do have this book. You got a color in it, Deb, unless you already have. So they are outside. Okay. So what that tells me is what I want to do is with the Payne's Gray 30% is I want to do this glass. The glass will be a frosty blue. I mean, I can leave some white areas too, but it'll be kind of an icy blue with the Payne's gray. Now, whether they're inside or outside, I'm thinking they have to be outside. Otherwise, I'd be going after that mouse. A black fine, yeah. Well, depending on the kind of fine liner, that's why I say the Sharpie. It's the Sharpie pen, which is like a fine liner. Depending on the fine liner, test it. This paper is very thin. Some fine liners go through. I can't think of the brand names right now, but some fine liners will go through. Oh, look, there's another mouse right there. I just saw him. Let's go ahead and color him in with that darker gray. He's got his little back to us, and there's his little tail right there. This baker hasn't had an inspection lately, has he? I don't think this baker would pass inspection. Yeah, he probably has like a 75 or something on his inspection report. He certainly doesn't have a 100 on his inspection report in the baker. Oh my goodness. They're very tiny, guys. I mean, I'm so tiny. Okay, so anyway, the fine liners, it's going to depend. Let me go back to my light blue now. I think it's going to depend on the type of fine liners. You always want to test. Do a test to make sure. Yeah, definitely not an A. Right, Terry. Yeah. All right, so let's go around his ear, though. So let's make that ear stand out just a little bit. And I didn't catch everything everybody was coloring. I know I missed some. Scrolled off. All right. Wait, well, we got Dev here. Let's put Dev on the spot. Dev, what's your newest color book? For those of y'all that don't know, Dev is the modernist color, and he has admitted that he has over 1,000 color books in his man cave. So I want to know what his newest book is, because he's the one that enabled me to buy the Albrecht Dürer book. It's not chocolate chip bread. Oh, Shara. Shara. You bought this color book for your mom, Becca? Oh. It's the Baker. Are you talking about this one, Mark? Yeah, Terry just put a link in there. Not very hygienic. I know, that's what we're saying, Louise. He wouldn't pass the inspection. Are you coloring the glass with light blue? Yeah, it's Payne's Gray 30% in the Loomies. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Connie, I've done snow purple, I've done snow blue. Yeah. I like purple for snow. That's just me. But this is I'm doing this like a frosty glass. I could have done it purple too, but I just thought blue would go well. These conditions really existed yet civilization. That's so true, Robin. That is so true. These conditions did exist and we all survived. I mean, some people can't believe we survived the 70s or the 60s or the 50s. Oh, you're going to color it and give it to her. Oh, Becca, you better get crack-a-lacking, girl. Girl, you better get crack-a-lacking because This is a big book to get through. I started it last year. I just woke up now. Okay, well, that's Aunt Louise. You're funny. That is why the baker is so sad. Yeah, Terry, right. I'm sure y'all have seen those memes and things about it. And I don't know. I always, get the memes and the other one, the little memes that have the funnies on them and the things like if you survived, bike riding barefoot, no helmet, no knee pads, you were probably a child of the 50s, 60s, 70s. What are those called? Those aren't the memes. What are those called? Oh yeah, next year. Yeah, because it is. It is quite the book. I only got the St. Nicholas's done, the cookies, because see, it's a baker and he bakes St. Nicholas cookies. And so I did. I'll show it again when I back out. I am so zoomed in, guys. I hope the clarity's okay. I'll double check it when I watch the playback to see how it looks. I might go, oh man, that wasn't very good, but those are memes. Okay, so what are the little ones that are like, if those are memes, and what are these? Like, here, let me show you one. Like, let me go to my Twitter. The little things you post on Twitter. Let me go to my me where I posted some. Okay, for instance, I guess it was last week. I posted this one. Well, there's all kinds. All right. So when Bailey J posted that her art room flooded, this is what I posted to her. What is this called? This isn't a meme. What is this? Those things. Like, here's another one. Like, this is the one I posted. Happy birthday to Eileen. This was my birthday. This is what I posted for Eileen's birthday. Oh, these are a gift. Okay, these are gifts. Okay. Oh, so these are gifts and the others are memes. Okay. I should know that because you have to click GIF. You have to click it to bring one up. I'm just not thinking this morning, guys. Yeah. Because you have to click GIF to get a GIF. And the other ones are memes. Okay, so the meme that said that if you rode your bike barefoot, no helmet, and all those. So, and it's so true. The things that, like, how did we survive if people think they can't survive now without all those Hubster and I, when we went to Alaska, I think it was in 1983, we drove from San Antonio to Alaska, which was 5,000 total miles. We didn't have a cell phone and we didn't wear seatbelts. Drove all the way to Alaska with no seatbelts and no cell phones, camped out along the way. I don't know. How did we make it? So I'm shading behind the cat here a little extra so he'll stand out. And then the window's going to have a little bit of frostiness. You know what could be nice? If this wasn't a book of a continuous book that I'd want to do all the pages, if this was a single, then I would put some kind of glitter on the window to make it look sparkly. Oh, you're welcome, newbie. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thank you. Thanks so much. Hi, Painty Girl. Yes. Oh, baby oil. That was the only way to get a tan. You slathered yourself with baby oil. I know, right? Yeah, the cat was given, no, it wasn't CPR or a massage. Ask Eileen. No, it was a massage. I told her I hope she had a relaxing birthday. We're not getting a lot of coloring done, but it is fun to have some chat. So that's, you know, that's what I like about it. We'll do I'll do the videos that are not live chat. They're just catch up videos. I'll do that to get caught up on the color books. Baby oil and iodine. Yeah, I know. I remember all those. Yeah, I will flip through this book and everything here in a little bit and show you my mermaid, the mermaid pop manga mermaid, the octopus arms double page spread that we did on Monday with the Neo color and the jelly plate. Yeah. Just a little start here. And they're sitting on a scale here. It's scale. See the little arm here. This one you can't see. It's off page, but it has a little weight here. And see, here's the little bowl for the weight. Now something like that. I did use some gold. Okay, that's part of the cat, so I really don't want to do that gray because he'll be white. Let me erase that. I did use gold gel pen on some of the other pages last year. So I will do gold gel pen again. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of gold while we're talking about it. I remember monkey blood for cuts. Yeah, I was allergic to that stuff. The Curacomb, yeah. Garden of Joy. Oh, wait. Okay. The Monitor's Cause. Is this your newest book? Garden of Joy 2 by Sabine is your latest book. Garden of Joy number 2. There's 2 of them. I don't even know who Sabine is. I don't think. Okay. We got to look this up. Wait a minute. I got to Amazon that. And we drank water from the garden hose. Oh yeah, there's nothing to that. I mean, I'd still do that today if I'm out gardening. What's wrong with drinking out of the garden hose? Sorry about the jiggle, guys. Somewhere my camera is touching something that's making it jiggle. I don't know where because the table is separate from the lappy where it's plugged in. But okay, let's see. Sabine. Sabine coloring books. Okay, and Garden of Joy. Oh, here it is. Oh, that one does look good, Deb. Let's get a close-up of that baby. Okay, here we go. Garden of Joy 2. It's like little fairy tales. Oh, it's so cute. That's it on Amazon right there, guys. Cat Joanna Basford. I'm taking a 6-month social sabbatical. 6 months of no social media. Good luck with that, Cat. Yeah, I know. I can't do it. I love my social media, and I'll admit it. I love my social media. They're gonna have to pull my phone out of my cold dead hand. Now I don't love Facebook, and I like just being in touch with you guys. So whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, YouTube was my favorite. But I'm on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for all the time that I've been streaming, which is 8 years. So I've been tweeting for 8 years. And I don't follow people to get numbers and stuff like that. I don't do that any social media. I follow people I want to watch, like on Instagram. I pretty much only follow artists. I don't want to watch everybody's makeup. And I mean, I do follow a couple of, let me get a pencil in my hand while I'm talking. I do follow a couple of fingernail girls, and like I don't know why, but because they're artistic. I follow a lot of different artists because of the art, but I don't really follow social. Oh, wait, again. Hang on, guys. There's that little arm of the arm of the scale, which I'm going to go in on gold on.
Okay, I cleaned up cat puke.
Okay. I got to go get some coffee. I didn't.
Downstairs.
Oh, well, yeah. Do you need me down there for
No,
something?
I just want to tell you everything.
Ready to go? Did you tape it?
Yeah.
All the way around the edges?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to come check it? I know you mail everything for me, but I'm the packager.
You can if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna go get me some coffee, guys.
Clean up a few.
Okay, thank you. And check on Hubster's mailing abilities. But yeah, so anyway, on the social media thing, I like being in contact. I like doing the live shows because I like interacting and talking with people, right? And I don't mind a good debate or a good hearty discussion, but I usually, I limit myself to that. I limit myself to it. But yeah, I'm not one that says to get off of social media, take a break. Yeah, I guess it just depends on the person. That being said, let me give you the newest thing I did see about Facebook. So you might want to be aware of this, although, anything you put on the internet, anything, and I'm talking private messages as well, guys, because here's a perfect example. They just announced, well, and I'm sure it's been out there for a while. I just saw it this morning that Facebook did admit that they were selling. Now, we knew that they were selling your information to Netflix, Spotify, Amazon. But I don't know if you knew this. They also sold them, when they sold them your information, they also had the right, Spotify, Amazon, Netflix, to read your private messages. So if you've ever written anything in Messenger, that is not private. So they sold all your information, including your private messages. So just FYI, don't say anything even in private that you wouldn't want said anywhere else. Yeah, you read it too, B? Yeah, I know. But here's the thing, guys. I bet if you read the terms of service that we all check saying, sure, I want it. But Eileen, I can tell you that's probably everything. I'm sure that Twitter, and Instagram is owned by Facebook. All of it, probably if you DM here in private, any of it can be seen by somebody if they really want to know or see it. And yeah, we don't read the fine print. Yeah. Hi, Jean. You had breakfast with your FBB. What's your FBB? Is that like your BFF? Jean, is that your BFF typo? I'm home from breakfast with my FBB. Jean, we love you. Yeah. Yeah, Jean. Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to go get some coffee real quick and check on Hubster's taping ability. And I'll be right back, guys. Here, let me put some pencils here for you. Maybe you can read them. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, my gosh. the pew. Okay, got coffee. He taped it just fine. I'm picky about my mail. Okay, so all right, so let's go back to, and sorry it's jiggling, guys. I'm going to have to do some testing because I don't know where it's jiggling. So like I'm shaking my table. Where is that coming from? Where's it jiggling from? How is the camera jiggling when it's not touching anything? All right, so let's go back over here to the window with my light gray. Oh, no, that's the cat. Oh, I keep forgetting that's the cat. Let me get in here with some gold. Let's go in here with the gold jelly roll star gel. The star gel is the one that has the, ooh, what happened while I was gone? The light changed. The sun, I do have the window open. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, these are the pricey pencils. I don't use them very often. They're the Loomies. They are probably, I think they are the most expensive pencils there are. The Luminance. But you can do this with the polys. You can do it with the Prismas. Store, yeah, they might, Eileen. Okay, so I've got the star gel. Let's see how I want to get some of this, some of the metal. Like this might be gold. This chain here might be gold. The little balance ball would probably be a lead, something lead. So let's do that in the darker gray or the Payne's gray. Let's do the little lead. I don't know, because it has to have a weight on it. Right? Maybe. I don't know. It could, yeah, I'll put some both. I'll put both. And same thing for this little mechanism here. It's like the little I don't know. I don't say a counterbalance, because see everything right here. Here's the chain. This will be the chain for the little bowl here. Oh, guys, I'm not looking at chat. There goes Hubster out the garage. My studio is above the garage, so every time the garage door opens and closes. I heard people say whole bunch of most expensive. I have always disagreed. Which ones are the most expensive, Robin? People say whole beads are the most expensive. Which ones are more expensive? I mean, I'm not saying there aren't some, but I guess I don't know which ones they are. And maybe it depends on where you get what part of the country you live in. I mean, what country you live in. Whole beads might be much more accessible overseas. I don't know. So used to don't even hear anymore. Yeah, I don't either, but you know, it is kind of loud, right? I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it is kind of loud, right, in my room here. Okay, so let me show you a little at an angle. There we go. See, I'm so zoomed in, guys, and I know the lights. I've jacked up the light by playing with it earlier. You see the gold glitter? There we go. See? The star gels are beautiful. Okay, so let's see here. Is that a candle under the scale? No, it's a jar. It's a little jar. Is this what you're talking about right there? Yeah. If you go by the price of a 76 piece. Oh, per pencil. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, could be. Okay, so again, I'm doing this all gold and spark and shiny because I wanted to show up. So here's the arm. of the scale right here. Then this one back here where the little mouse is sitting on. And then the other one's off, you know, the other counterweight is on the other side. I mean, off the, it's not on the page. Hi, Mama 4. All right, so let's see. Let's make this a nice, pretty, shiny scale. This little mouse is sitting right on top of it there. I really should back all the way out and fix my light. I think I really messed it up when I tried to reset it. So we'll eventually get it, guys. All right. So tell me some things that y'all are doing for Christmas. Are y'all doing anything special? Do y'all have family coming in that you don't usually get to see except at Christmas? I'll tilt this again as soon as I get this scale. Try to keep up with some chat. Terry, the girls are, oh, good, Terry. Don't overdo your shoulder. Just saying. You get some company, and then all of a sudden you want to cook and bake, and you throw your arm out. Don't do that, girl. Just saying. Oh, nice, Connie. Nice. So Christmas Eve falls on Monday. I will not be streaming next Monday. I have too much to do before we meet up with Denise. So I will not be streaming on Monday. I will stream on Wednesday. All right, let me back out. Let's fix this. Let's see how many times I'm zoomed in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I was zoomed in 19 clicks. Oh, you're sewing? Oh, what are you sewing, Terry? I'm sure I get with my, oh, Carrie Ann, yay. Hang on, guys, I'm going to fix this. There we go. I will also not be streaming again until New Year's Eve. Oh, you're heading tomorrow, Jean? Okay, well, you have a safe trip, Jean. Have a safe, fun family time. Yeah, and don't forget, guys, Jean, Jean, can you put a link into your, would you put a link into your blog? Jean, we do a New Year's. See, I did something to my focus. Sorry, guys, I'm playing with it too much. We do a New Year's streamathon, and it starts at, I don't know, Mary Altier starting out at something like 7:30 in the morning or something like that. And then we do a 23-hour streamathon where there's a whole bunch of us streamers take turns streaming for a couple hours each. And Jean has a schedule on her blog. There it is right there. It's the music. Jean, again, look how you're linked separated. Anyway, it's the musical scrapper.blogspot. Gina does it every time. Mary starts at 6:45. Okay, because I think I'm at 8:45 or something like that. Yeah. And so, okay. So let's see. Heidi, I will be working my first day alone without a trailer and the owner is arriving. Oh, the trainer. Oh, without a trainer? A trainer? What kind of trainer? Connie said they're doing a scavenger hunt. Federal employees have Monday off. I might stream then. Okay, Faithful, make sure, just it'll go. If people if y'all follow everybody and click their bell. Now, I know sometimes there's issue, like Mark said, he didn't get a notification from me this morning, but I know, Mark, it always separates on her channel like that. Then you should get notification when people go live. Merry Christmas, Aaron. Thanks to you. Off tomorrow. Okay, Scoobs, and Merry Christmas to you too, Scoobs. I don't know if I'll stream this Friday. I might stream Friday. We'll see how much I have to do. I still have to do shopping. So I may or may not stream Friday, but for sure I won't be streaming Monday, which is my usual time because that's Christmas Eve. Christmas Day is Tuesday. I don't know who, I'll be home. I'll watch anybody that's streaming on Tuesday. But, that was, Connie, the scavenger hunt, it was Janet that did the scavenger hunt. So you'd have to ask Janet on any scavenger hunt. Yeah, that wasn't mine. That was Janet's doing. I might have participated in it, but I wasn't the person doing it. So yeah. Yeah, I might stream on Friday, Terry, but if you can't be here, anybody that can't be here, it's holidays, people. It's fine, I'm trying to catch up with chat here. Janet drinks on the stream-a-thon, Eileen. Okay. All right. Lovely. Is it Malia? Malia? Oh, thanks, Terry. You're awesome. Okay. I'm going to keep working on this now while I'm looking here. Okay. I think that's okay. I'm just trying to make sure I have all the hardware here done on the little scale. Okay. So let's tilt it. There we go. See how pretty that gold is? And it does twinkle. It's very sparkly. And it's the Jelly Roll Star Gel. It has the ones with glitter. It's not the glitter gel. It's not glitter. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's tiny glitter. Okay. It's different than the Jelly Roll glitter. It's got the little star on the cap right there. And it's just different, as you can see. A fellow associate who's training you. At work. Okay, you're getting trained at work. Okay, yeah. Heidi says a lion tamer would be more fun of an answer. No, yeah. Hupster will drink champagne. I don't like the taste of champagne. I mean, we'll click a glass, but then he'll drink it because I don't like champagne. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the taste of alcohol. If I have a celebratory drink, like a family wedding or get together, it will be a Bailey's. It will be a glass of Bailey's on the rocks. That's about as far as any drinking I do. I don't drink, guys. I mean, I have not anything necessarily against, someone having something, but I'm just saying, I will drink a Bailey's, but I don't like the taste of alcohol. Even when I was younger and did drink more, when I was, a teenager and a kid and all, I never liked the taste of alcohol. I had to have it like masked with fruity or something. Yeah. You celebrate with the Dr. Pepper. There you go, K-More Karen. Yeah, Terry. I don't like the taste of alcohol. So yeah, I don't drink. I mean, but don't anybody try to take my coffee. I'll fight you. I'll fight you, people. I'll fight you over my coffee. Okay, so let's see. All right, what is this? That is odd. What is attached to his? All right, I gotta peek. I gotta look. I gotta see what she's got on here. What is that? Oh, I can't see it on there either. What is that? Is it a tie? I don't know. Okay, somebody help me out here, people. What do you think this string thing is right there that's attached? Is his sleeve? You know, because everything was tied. They didn't have zippers and buttons. Everything was tied back in the day, right? So is that some kind of a tie thing? Because here's the string from his shirt. Looks like he's holding that little bow. Unless he's got a pipe in his hand and I can't see. But what's that? Oh, you know what this is? Never mind. I know exactly what it is now. Oh my gosh. Let me color it in and y'all are going to laugh at me. I'll show you exactly what it is. It was just, I couldn't see it all. He's holding another little scale arm thing. Hang on. I'm going to look a little closer at these things. It's like a little puzzle. Hang on. That's what it is. Look, he's holding the little weight. Yeah, the scale. Yeah. Oh, Elaine said he's going to strangle the cat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the scale. Look, I colored it in, so now it should there. See it shimmer a little bit right there. That's what it is. He's holding the scale, but I didn't see this. I didn't see the little chains and these little cups there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's what it is. He's holding another scale. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then it looks like maybe this is a coin in his hand. I'm guessing here, people. I'm guessing what some of this is, but I don't care. It's fun. Okay, so maybe he's got a coin or something in his other hand. So hopefully the gold is showing up. Oh my gosh. Okay, now the keys, I want them to be a silver gel pen of some kind. Here we go. All right, so this is my silver. I love both this one and the gold. These Pentel Sunburst gel pens, you can get them. I get them at Hobby Lobby, and they're in a pack of 2. They come with the gold and a silver. And they're normally like $4, and if you use a coupon, you can get for a couple of bucks for 2, and they last forever. And the silver one is the one I sign my art cards with. When I paint them black on the back and I sign them with silver, this is what I use. It really looked like it looked like his lacy cuff was attached to the vest. I know. Hi, Katrina. I just got some Kahlua Topaz. Oh, you got some Kahlua. You're telling Topaz you got that. Julie Topaz, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Kim. Yeah. Hi, Beth. So I'm going to use the silver for these keys. And I might put a little bit more shadow on them too, because this isn't going to be I'm going to have to do the background to make it stand out. I can't see what's going on that one. Can't very well see that key very much, but there's a whole ring of keys back here. So I guess it really doesn't matter. But I want them to be a shiny silver, and then I'll shade it probably with the dark gray. But let's see if you can see the silver. There you go. There we go. It's there. See the keys now? This one needs a little more. The keys hanging off the ring there. Oh, what did Faye say? It's a Bluetooth earpiece in the other hand. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bluetooth earpiece. Yeah. Boo uses, I guess, I don't know. The young people love them. The little case with the Bluetooth, I mean, there's Apple brand too, but, a monocle. Yeah, no, I think he's weighing stuff. He's weighing stuff. What are they called? There's a name for them with the earbuds that are just the buds. They're Bluetooth. They're all like the rage. I don't like, me personally, I don't like those things just hanging out my ears. If I'm going to listen to something, like if I listen to my iPad and watch a video at night after Hubster's asleep and I'm just laying there with the earbuds, I just use my Apple earbuds. They're attached to the iPad. But the pods, thank you, Magic. The pods. Yeah, the pods are all the rage. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking I'm going to make these gold, like the stays, if you will. I don't know if that's what they would call these things, that the metal attachments. Because like I said, they didn't have buttons and zippers, right? They used cloth, and that may be cloth. I don't know. But I'm going to make it like he's got like brass attachments on his vest there. Because, it's our color book. We can do what we want. So I'm going to make him have like brass type, even though I did it with gold, to make him stand out. Coffee is lifeblood. I know, right, Catherine? It does have so much to find, newbie. So that's what I'm saying. This book is not something you rush through. And I am taking my time. All right, let's do something where, and I haven't even finished the background or anything yet. But I got out different shades of brown to do different woods. So let's go with this looks like an umber. I can't promise you it's an umber. What is it? Raw umber. Okay, so I'm going to go with the raw umber. And some of these, like the desk, like this must be his working desk. Oh, no, wait a minute. There's a little, I'm saying it's brass, but I'm going to do it gold because I don't have a brass color that's going to stand out against the wood. So this is his like desk where he probably keeps his records and all over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do a light coat of the raw umber on this wood because I want all the woods different. So this wood will stand out from the wall wood. So Jean, if you're still here, what was the brand of these metallic pens again? Oh, they're the Pentel Sunburst. Metallic Sunburst. Pentel Sunburst. I told y'all the story of the white ones, right? I told y'all the story of my white ones. Y'all want to hear that story again? But first I want to ask Jean. Jean was going to some kind of a concert thing, some kind of a, what is it, Jean? Are you still here, girl? Let's see. I want to hear about Jean's. Okay, so there's nails. Like here's a place where I would use my black Pentel, like the little nails. I'd want them to stand out. Yeah, Jean goes, yes. What is that? You're going to some kind of a concert or some kind of a musical something? What is that? I saw it just briefly on Twitter. Now I don't remember what it was. So I'm doing this desk in umber, at least the first layer. Then he's got looks like a ledger or something because it's all kind of wrinkly. Pages are right there like it's open. So we'll shade up under that ledger. And again, guys, I'm doing very light layers at the beginning. I'll flip through the book and show you the St. Nicholas in a minute. Hey, Purdy Cat. I only am going to church Christmas Eve as far as I know. Okay, well, you posted a picture of some kind of a, Maybe that's what it was. Was there somebody special coming to your church and singing or something? I don't know. It looked the way you tweeted. Do I have to look it up, Jean? Bye, Patricia. Do I have to look you up, Jean? No, the Loomies are not like pastel, Bella. They're like pencil. Why am I? Okay, let me go over here. I'm going to find Jean. The picture. No, look. The book is not very big. Here's my hand. That's why when I was so zoomed in a little while ago, guys, it's I was zoomed in 19 times. Someone who was singing. Oh, well, but I thought that's what you were going to, Jean. Okay, so I thought that's what you were attending. Oh, you were just promoting this person singing? Okay, well, for some reason, I thought that you were going to that on Christmas event. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people have different church special things. So I was just wondering. Is the pencil hard or soft to color? They're pretty creamy. They're pretty creamy. Again, I love my Loomies. I love the Polys. I love the what's the other one? Loomies, Polys, and oh my gosh. Hang on. Holbees. I'm just so used to my Prismacolor because that's what I've used for decades. Unfortunately, it was an Advent service. Oh, okay, Jean. Well, then, yeah, sorry. I got confused. For some reason, I thought it was something you were going to attend. All right, let's keep going here over here. Oh, so anyway, I'll tell you all the story. And the girls that have been here a long time know this story. But I'm going to tell it again. One of the things about the Loomies is you hardly have to sharpen them. Like I don't even remember the last time I sharpened one of these. You don't like the Prismacolors are so soft that you have to sharpen them like which that's one of the things that's good about them is their softness. But you sharpen them all the time. Like this one's still, it's starting to get a little dull, but if you just rotate it, you can get the sharp edge, You rotate your pencils while you're using them. And if you rotate them while you're using them, you're always going to have a sharp edge. Even if they start getting dull, there's going to be an edge that's sharp if you rotate them. So anyway, about these pens. So there's a Pentel Sunburst metallic, medium, gel, silver, and gold, right? You can buy them in a pack of 2. Well, at the same time, I think that these came out, they had a white one, a white metallic. Well, it wasn't metallic. It was just white sunburst. But it was called Sunburst. And, we've always been we're so used to either using the white jelly roll or the Signos, y'all seen, I have 1 or 2 of those, but the white Signo ones, but the Sunburst, when those white Sunbursts came out, I'll try to keep working while I talk. When those white Sunbursts came out, they were like magic. Now, I know some of the girls have said you can still get them on Amazon, but this was a few years ago. I'm maybe talking, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago when those white Sunburst ones came out, and they were amazing. Love the white Sunburst. And like I said, you might still be able to get them on Amazon, but I haven't looked lately. Okay, so the story goes, and let me preface this by saying, I grew up listening to Bill Cosby. Mom had, albums of Bill Cosby, and this was all before all this stuff came out about Bill Cosby. We loved the Cosby Show. We grew up with the Huxtables. Well, my kids grew up with the Huxtables. I was already grown up, but we love the Huxtables. We love Bill Cosby Show. So just, when I'm talking good about Bill Cosby, I'm talking about his, career and everything, not about the stuff that he was, sentenced for doing. So don't email me. Don't say, oh my God, how could you say that? I don't want to hear it. He was funny. Okay. And I'm talking back, Mom had an album, one of his, back in the 60s. So we would listen to this album, back in the 60s. And it was hilarious. He was hilarious. This was way before the Huxtables and all that. And so anyway, he told one story. It was an album of all just, and I'm talking about an LP. If y'all don't know what an LP is, yeah, exactly, Terry. Anyway, it was an LP, and so we had this LP, and that's all it was his stories, right? Talking about before he became a comedian, he was a high school gym teacher, and that's true. He was really a high school gym teacher. Before he became a comedian. So anyway, one of the stories that he tells, and it will relate back to these pins, trust me, it relates back to the pins. Okay, I'm going to do this desk in umber too, but I am going to go ahead and sharpen now. And I use this is the size, I just use the bigger of the holes to sharpen the Loomies. They're a little thicker. So anyway, one of the stories that he tells on the album, and it's always stuck with me, I just always thought it was hilarious, is when he was a high school gym teacher, he came to work one day and he had a toothache. And he couldn't get into the dentist. He couldn't get into the dentist till like over the weekend, like Monday. This was probably like on a Friday or something. And he couldn't get to the dentist till like Monday. And so he came into work with a toothache. And one of the other teachers said, "What's wrong with you?" And he said, "I have this toothache and just won't go away. I just have this horrible toothache." She goes, "Well, here, take one of these." And he goes, "Well, what is it?" She goes, "It's a Midol." He goes, "A Midol? Isn't that one of those things that, women take when, it's that time of month? A Midol?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "I'm telling you, it'll work." Oh, wait, that's supposed to be let me erase that. This is part of the saucer. There's a saucer sitting there. He says, "Isn't that for, that time of the month for when?" She goes, "Yeah, but trust me, it'll work. Take one." He goes, "Is it safe?" And she goes, "Yeah, it's safe. Take it." I got listening. You're laughing already, Terry. And there's the pipe, and there's the shadow. This is the shadow of the pipe right there. So he takes it. He goes, "So I took it." And he's telling the story, right? He's telling the story on the album. He goes, "So I took the Midol and my pain went away." And that's how he said it too. I still remember it to this day. "And my pain went away." And so he goes, "Hey, this is great." He went to the teacher, goes, "Hey, that stuff's great. My pain's completely gone." She goes, "I told you." She goes, "I told you." So he said, by the end of the day, pain started coming back. And so he went back to that teacher. She goes, "Hey, that Midol's wearing off. And my toothache pain's coming back." He goes, "I need another one." She goes, "Well, I don't have any more." "I don't have any more." And he goes, "What do you mean you don't have any more?" She goes, I don't have any more. I just have that one." He goes, "What are you, some kind of junkie dealer?" Well, anyway, so it ends up, he says, so he goes to the drugstore, and he goes in and he goes, "Hey," he goes, asks the drugstore, he goes, "Do you have any Midol?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's right over there." He goes, "Well, how'd he say it?" He goes, "Do you have any Midol?" And it's for me, because he was so excited that it worked, right? So he was just going on and on about the Midol. And he goes, "And I don't notice anything." He goes, "I take it for everything now." He goes, it works on every kind of pain." He goes, "The only, once a month my voice gets a little high." Something like that. Anyway, so the reason I told you that story is when Pentel Sunburst came out with these pens, and the white one, I found it at Staples. So I love those pens. I use them all the time. They work great. They work better than the Signal. They work better than the Jelly Roll. So I went back to get some more of them. And the guy goes, well, we don't sell those anymore. I said, oh, okay. Well, can we go ahead and order them now? He goes, no, we don't, we don't, we don't have them anymore. I said, but you can order them. He goes, no, we can't order them. I said, you can't order them? He goes, no, it was just a special promotional thing. We don't have them. And I don't even think they make them anymore. I said, I felt like saying, what are you, some kind of junkie dealer? I'd said it in my head real loud. I didn't say it to him because he wouldn't have understood, but so apparently it was a promotion thing for the white sunburst, and they don't make them anymore. Yes. They get you hooked on a certain supply. I was hooked on those white pins. Anyway, guys, there's my Bill Cosby and my my pin story. Okay, so I got the first layer here of umber on this piece of wood. Oh yeah, but that album, I don't know. I'd have to ask. Mom probably got rid of all her LPs, but I would love to. I would love it if she still had that. And also, guys, I think. Wait a minute. If I'm not mistaken, let me go. Hang on, let me check. And y'all, I'm going to look on YouTube real quick. I'm going to see if it's on YouTube. For some reason, I'm thinking that is on YouTube. Let's see. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby Midol. I mean, that will come up, right? Won't that come up? The toothache. It is here. Oh my gosh, girls, you got to go look at that. There's a whole bunch of them. Let me just, I won't, I think we can play 30 seconds of a video. So here, hang on. Let me get past the ad. Wait a minute. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Okay, here.
Happened to me in San Francisco. I had a tooth pulled at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the dentist gave me Novocaine and everything. And around 5, I went into great pain in that area. I'd like to say a few words about Novocaine versus pain. First of all,
okay, so y'all have got to go. I can't play it here on the show, guys. Go and watch it. I'll show you the picture. This is what it looks like. There it is right there. Okay. It's called The Toothache. Go listen to The Toothache. If someone wants to put a link in, go ahead. But it's called The Toothache. Thank you. There, Terry put it in. It's called The Toothache. Y'all have got to. You can go watch it now if you want. I don't care. It's about 5 minutes long. I'm going to go ahead and do this gold again on the. Oh my gosh, you got to watch. It's so funny. It's so funny. You will be laughing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Coloring the metal part of this. That would probably be better to be pewter. I wonder if I should go back over. I wonder if I can go over that with silver. Because that would really be better to be pewter. Let me go back over the top of this gold. The top of this Jardinay or whatever it is, it needs to be silver. Yeah. Maybe it'd be silver with a little bit of brass on it. But anyway, those were fun times. And I hope that we as a society never get to a point where we don't have a sense of humor. Okay, that's working out pretty good by going gold and then the silver over it. Sip of coffee. Yeah, they are. They're funny, Lynette. Oh, there's so many funny comedians that we had back in the day. Oh, I'm so, yeah. So many. Everybody, please always keep a sense of humor. Don't let them steal your sense of humor, people. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Look, it's silver and gold. So it kind of has a little bit of a pewter look to it and a little bit of brass accents. Yeah, I know. Don't get a well, here. Let me. This is. I love this. Let me show you this. Is it a meme or a GIF? Hang on, guys. But I kept it. So let's see. Let me go down here. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Here. Here we go, people. Words to live by. Words to live by. Right, Terry? Yeah. All right. So let's see. Okay. I'm thinking that this box right here, that has to be, that might, I'm trying to get gold in here wherever I can, because the metal is going to make the color book part pop. Just like I put gold accents on St. Nick. I should just go and flip through the book again. Hang on. And then I know this cup right here, that's got to be pewter. This mug right here has to be pewter. Let's make sure there it goes. So I'll put some some silver on it, and then I can always add gray. All right, let me take a minute to flip through the book. Because remember, last year I worked on it, and I only got the St. Nick's done. And the cookies. Put that in the wingnut book. Is it a meme or a GIF? Yeah. Well, I should know, because the GIF it says, when you go to put one in Twitter or whatever, it's, you got the little GIF thing. Do you want to? I'll show you all my favorite. Y'all want to see my very favorite GIF of all times? I like a lot of them, but I love putting them on Twitter. I try not to overdo, I try not to like go cray on the GIFs. But I'll show you my favorite one. Let me just I'll do a fake tweet here. Or, like the start of a tweet. And you got to hit GIF, right? This is my favorite all-time GIF of all time. Wait for it. Wait for it. This is my favorite GIF ever made. I love this one. Oh my God. But there's a lot of good ones, yeah, let me delete that. Okay. Oh, back to some gold over here. Here's a little what do you call it? An hourglass over here. Let me get this working here. Why did it quit working? I must have went over some pencil. This little hourglass over here. It'll have. I'm substituting this gold pin for anything that's brass, right? Let me do this little bit here, and it's not working. You like that one too, Jean? Yeah. I'm shaking it because I need to clean the tip, I think. But there's a little hourglass over here in the corner. See, this is little, guys. Let me give you the measurements of this book. Let me give you the measurements of this book. The page itself, I won't even measure the border. Okay, just the page itself is 7.5 by 10. So it's, it's smaller than it's. I think it's a create space size paper. It's 8.5 by 11, I think. Yeah, it's 8.5 by 11. The total page. That's the size of the book. 8.5 by 11. What does Zelie say? Oliver before the mouse incident. Yeah, for those of y'all that didn't know, y'all know Kimberly sent me. She sent me this cute little gourd mouse, right? Cute little gourd mouse. And I kept it tucked under my Eileen the Enabler elf's arm. I had it tucked under like this. Well, the cats drug off Eileen the Enabler elf and the mouse. Thank you anyway, Kimberly. They tried to get this thing away from me the day they saw me opening the little bag that it came in. Kimberly made these little cute little gourd mice with the little pistachio ears, and they were eyeballing this. I mean, they were eyeballing this I gotta get a hold of that. I gotta get a hold of it. Well, and I didn't even see him do it. Oh, good, Cheryl. They did not even see me. I mean, I didn't even see him do it. Okay, let me go ahead and show the book real quick. Okay, so here it is, The Baker's Dozen. See, now look how good this looks. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Just got to watch the zoom ins. Okay, so here we go. The Baker's Dozen coloring book. And again, pictures by Wendy Edelson and story by Aaron Shepard. There's actually the hardback children's book that she has drawn and illustrated. This is out of her book. And what she did is she took her book and turned it into a color book for us. Bye, Deb. Thanks for stopping in. Look forward to your next video, Deb. And you can follow, she's on IG. You can follow her on Instagram. I think Aaron is too. I don't ever really see him posting, but I see Wendy posting. Okay. So here's the front page name and date, colored by, So, and they did give me permission to read the story. I think I'll read excerpts of it. I won't read the whole story to you guys, but they did say they both gave me permission to read the whole story if I want to. But in the Dutch colonial town, later known as Albany, New York, that's the beginning there. So, yeah. So here you see how detailed it is. So last year when they sent me the book, I colored in all of the St. Nick's and the cookies because it's about the baker, right? And he bakes cookies, St. Nick cookies. So all the St. Nick's and all the cookies, I went through and colored all of them. There lived a baker, Van Amsterdam, who was as honest as he could be. Each morning, he checked and balanced his scales, and he took great care to give his customers exactly what they paid for. Not more, not less. And this is the page we're coloring right now. And then here's my black. I always put a piece of cardstock behind whatever you're coloring so you don't dent the page behind with pencil pressure. Van Amsterdam's shop was always busy, because people trusted him and because he was a good baker as well. And never was a shop busier than in the days before December 6th, when the Dutch celebrate St. Nicholas Day. At that time of year, people flocked to the baker's shop to buy his fine St. Nicholas cookies, made of gingerbread, iced in red and white. They looked just like St. Nicholas as the Dutch know him, tall and thin, with a high red bishop's cap and a long red bishop's cloak. And so, then the story goes on. So I went through the whole book, and every place that there was cookies, Aaron gave me the book to like an idea, just coloring the Santas while watching TV. Yeah. Just color the Santas to start. It'll or the St. Nick's, it'll be it will get you started and get you going through the whole book. So every page that there was cookies, on. I colored them on. I could have missed some. Like there might be one hidden in here somewhere. But like here's a whole tray of them laying down here. And then here's St. Nick. At any place that he was there, I colored him in red with gold, with the gold pen accent. So you can see the gold shiny there. And then the edges of his garment are tan. And some of this is like leather kind of, I think, some kind of tan leather or some kind of cloth. So this one's not finished. Neither is his shoes. But then every place that there's cookies, I colored them all in one day last year. Hi, Azure. And that took a while, guys. Just coloring in just red. Just going in there with red through the whole thing. It took a good while. But it's such a cute book. And then these are little bits of samples for you to play with. Just these are excerpts from the book so that you can test your supplies on. And so here's where we did a test there. And see how I did his beard with blue? Because it's a white beard, but if you want to shade it with blue. Hi, Linda. Okay, so let's go back to a little bit more here. Let's do this little basket. Let me get kind of a wheat color, an ochre, a yellow ochre, or some kind of a wheat color or two. Okay, again, let's see if I can see them. Some of them I can, some are really hard to read. What is this? Raw sienna, which is like a yellow ochre here. And then this one is burnt ochre. Is it a percent? No, just burnt ochre. So I'm going to use these two colors for the basket. It's a Dutch story, Linda. It's a Dutch story, but the book is not Dutch. Yeah. I mean, it's published by, hang on. You can get it on Amazon. It's published by Skyhook Press, Bellingham, Washington. You're Dutch? Yeah. My step-grandfather was Dutch, like literally came over after World War II, and he always had a heavy Dutch accent. He was my grandma's second husband, and he was 100% Dutch, and became a U.S. citizen here after the war. And he always had a heavy accent, always. So, yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and put a nice little coat. And my sister did, and I still, me and Janet, I mean, I want to get with her again on some more genealogy stuff. We talked about it one day. I'm just going to put a whole coat of the whole basket with the, well, it's not ochre, but it's like yellow. It looks like yellow ochre. What did I call it? What was it called? Raw sienna. It's like a yellow ochre if it was in Prismacolor. But my sister, one of my sisters, did research on my grandmother side of the family, who was raised by American Indians. I mean, she had some family too, but when she was young, she lived on the reservation. But anyway, my sister did research on my grandmother's genealogy, and apparently her grandmother is from Scotland. So apparently my grandmother's side of the family, her grandmother came here from Scotland. But we don't really know much further back because the records that my sister went into, it's like every census there's a new batch of records released. And, we're just amateurs at this. We're not like, long lost family kind of, ancestry.com, DNA test. We haven't done DNA test. So yeah. Well, let me sharpen this one. I don't know. I kind of want to do the DNA. Let me ask y'all this. Is there anybody here? Hi, Hottie Popo. That's so cute. Have any of y'all done the Ancestry DNA or there's another one, what starts with a G. Anyway, Ancestry.com is the one I'd want to do if I did it. And the only thing is, we give up so much of our privacy. And I know there's options where you can opt out of certain things where your DNA is shared, but I don't know if I trust it. I mean, we can't trust Facebook. Can we trust them with our DNA? Karen said her family always celebrated the Feast of St. Nick. Oh, Karen. 23andMe. That's the other one. Yeah. You've done it, Terry? I know they always have a DNA sale at Christmas. It's like, half off or something. I almost did it last year when they had their sale last year. And I love that show, Long Lost Family. Do y'all know Long Lost Family? The show where they go and find, and they use the Ancestry to find people. Anyway, that's the only thing. You don't want to do it, Lynette? Yeah. You did yours last Christmas. Did you have any eye-opening information by doing yours, Terry? So I'm just hitting all the shadows with the, and I know I'm not zoomed in that much, guys. I kind of want you to see the overall picture. See how I'm just doing those two colors down there? All three of you spitting into a vial. And she found a sister she didn't know about, Karen? Yeah, well, I don't care about spitting in the tube. What I care about is what happens to your DNA information after the fact. Yeah, I guess it just depends. I guess some people don't care. And I guess if you don't know a lot of your family, if there's been divorce or things in your family and there may be people looking for you and you don't even know it, right? I just wondered what other people's opinion was on the and I know they say there's ways, because I just saw a thing on a news report about how you can opt out of your DNA being shared, but come on, how do you really know if they're not going to share it? Oh, so Terry, I missed what you said, Terry. Hang on, let me go back. Let me see if I can scroll a little bit. Terry said, yeah, CL. I'm kind of scrolling back because it scrolled off really fast. Okay, so Julie Topaz is working on your family tree now. Yes, that and similar ones, D. There's a lot of shows like that where they find history of your family. Yeah. Terry, I guess Faithful said that she's part Irish and Terry was part Irish. I missed it though, Terry. I'm scrolling back, but I can't find where you said you were Irish. Yeah, all I know is my grandmother's grandmother was from Scotland. But who knows? Maybe she wasn't even, just because she came from Scotland doesn't mean she was Scottish, right? She could have been, who knows, right? I don't know. Dot, yeah. They have these sales all the time on Ancestry. And like I said, every Christmas. Terry, English and Irish. No, not me. Somehow the God will have all access to the info. Yeah. See, and that's just it. You got to kind of think about it anyway. At least think about it. But my sister was doing my grandmother's ancestry. My grandfather's side, my mother's father, they have the family Bible back, I don't know, gosh, 200 years. I don't know. I'm probably not that long. But when they came over in a covered wagon to the Northwest, and they have my grandfather on my mother's side is well documented, but not on my grandmother's side. So anyway. And you're Irish, Julie Topaz, and you're tracing it. Yeah. And see, that's the thing. Janet has done extensive. She's I don't want to call her an expert at it, but she's probably as close to any expert I know on doing ancestry. I'm not talking about with DNA. I'm talking about with just records. And Janet said when she did hers, I don't know if she's still here. She might have stepped away. She's got a lot to do. Back, before you had the internet and all, she did all her research where you had to mail. Everything was done by mail, where you had to, search archives and records through the mail and request documents and all that. Okay, now I'm going to get a little bit of dark brown and get in there a little bit more. Our information is out there, guys. I gave up caring. Yeah. Oops, pushed too hard right there. Let me get that point back. So I'm just going to get some really little dark areas with the dark brown. This is very tiny. I mean, look, the whole little basket area that I'm working on is like 2.5 inches. It's very tiny. Yeah, you can do a lot of research, kind of the same type of thing that you would, but here's the thing, guys, Ancestry.com and all those, they know how to do it, right? I mean, you could probably spend a lot of time writing off for records and searching for records that they probably already have. Or if you pay them whatever it is, $100, to find all your relatives for you. And that's what my sister did. She did a lot of research herself, and then also I think she paid for a subscription to Ancestry, but then she let it drop because she traced grandma's relatives back as far as they could until the next release, So you don't want to just sit there and be paying for months of research when there's no more research to be had, until the next update. So I don't know what else she's done on it. Thank you, Kenneth. Yeah, the basket's looking pretty good. All right, let me go back in here with a little bit of. And I'm taking my time, guys. So let's face it, it's, we're not getting very far, because especially with the chat, but that's what we like to do. You got to have some fun. At least I do. If I'm going to be doing this and, hanging out, and I want to have fun with it. All right. So you paid $359 for all access on Ancestry in Canada. Yeah, and it might have been $200 that she was, but this was a few years ago, Kim. I'm talking, she probably started it maybe 8 years ago. I'm trying to remember how long ago my sister started on Ancestry. So the prices could have changed. Information's probably much better now. Oh, I bet that's interesting. CL Catherine says, I do keen work on Ancestry, entering records from all over the world. It's fascinating. Oh, I bet. You're welcome, Coloring Book Nook. Thanks for stopping in. And Ancestry is an interesting topic. I'll tell y'all, you need to get Janet talking. Next time you I don't see Janet talking right now. She might have either left or she might be AFK. But next time y'all go to a Janet stream. Bye, Shalene. Hi and bye. I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Coloring Book Nook is Shalene. I'm sorry. I just didn't call you by name. Sorry, Shalene. Get Janet to talk about how to do it or what she's done over the years. Because, again, Janet started way, way before internet. So get Janet to talk about how she's done her research. Because it's fascinating. And Janet is she's very interesting to talk to about it. So, yeah, that will be a good topic on her show the next time y'all are at Janet's stream. Get her to talk about her how to do it and what she's done. It's all done by volunteers. They have always need people who can read other languages fluently. Oh, okay. That's interesting, CL. Well, next time you do a video, and by the way, CL is right. It's Christine, right, CL? She just did a live show a couple days ago, CL. I saw the recording. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I stopped by the recording. She started doing live shows last week, a few days ago. I don't remember. I'm terrible on dates. CL, is it Christine? I follow you too. I can't remember. Hi, Adele. Yes, Christine. Okay, yeah. Y'all follow her, just follow her 3 dots. Okay, so the basket, and this just looks like a bunch of bread in here. You know, you could start off by just coloring the whole thing like a tan color, like, you know, and then darken it up for different breads. So, like, where's my tan that I pulled? Where'd it go? Well, I'll pull another tan. I don't know where my tan went. Bread color, a tan bread color. Oh, there it is. So, like all this bread in here, you could just start with a coat of tan color, like a light bread color. Then you could go in here with yellows to make some of them look more wheaty. And then some of them, you know, more another shade of brown for rye or, you know, but just to get a base on here. Oh, and there's some under that cat's tail. Let me go back under there with the, oh, that's the wrong brand. No. There's some of the table behind there. This table is behind the cat's tail. It's like a little puzzle, some of it, guys. Yes, I follow you, Seal. And I saw that, you know, I watched some of your recorded live stream from the other day. I think it was from the other day. I don't know when you recorded it. Okay. All righty. Yeah, see, it's kind of, and, you know, I guess I could go back here and look at what she's done and try to kind of figure it out. But, you know, might as well just do it ourselves. All right. Same for the parchment. You know, you can do that kind of like a creamy yellow color. Like, what's this color? Where's my primrose. It's like a yellow, like a light creamy yellow. This could be the color of the parchment papers, the yellow. And I'm just putting the base coat on, guys. You shade all this too. You got to shade it all. But you can start with the base. And see, like that, I can imagine is either a weight. This might be a little weight weighting down the piece of paper. Or it could be a seal. It's like there's a ribbon here. This could be an important paper, not just a ledger. Because, look, it looks like there's a wax seal and a ribbon. So, all right, let me peek. I think I can't really see it very well, but that would be a good red, like a red ribbon. It would make it stand out on this document here. The document would have the little ribbon with the gold seal. Have y'all seen where we've done wax seals here before? We did wax seals and ribbon on calligraphy. We did that a few years ago. Yeah. I'm Haitian and adopted. I don't want to know. I'm related to. You don't want to know if you're related to Bonaparte? Oh my gosh. That's a good one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of shading on some of the bread here, like this big loaf right here. And I'm guessing that's bread. Oh, yeah, it looks like bread. Loaves of bread in this basket here. I mean, he is a baker, so he's going to have these loaves of bread. And do them all different colors so it looks like different kinds of bread, you know? All right, guys, I don't know. We've been here almost 3 hours. I know I'm alien because I have green eyes. Hi, Lady Jan. Oh, alien. Girl, you girls are so funny. So let's see. This one could be a darker roasted, kind of darker baked bread. This one could be more on the yellow side. You know, just have them all different kind of, so it looks like a whole bunch of different kinds of bread. Let's go over this one a little. So anyway, guys, I might stream on Friday. I know I won't stream on Monday, my usual time, because that's Christmas Eve. And so I won't be doing a Christmas Eve stream. But I might be here Friday. You're making you right. It is. This book is a lot of work, even for me, guys. It really is. It's a lot. There's a lot to it. You know, it's not a quick. This is not a book that you're going to finish before Christmas. So yeah, and I forgot to put my cardstock back in. So let me feel. I don't think I dented it. Because I was using pretty light pressure. So yeah, so the Baker's Dozen, Wendy Edelson and Erin Shepherd, and you can follow her on Facebook and on IG. And let's see what she's posted this week. Green bread might be, yeah, with the mice there, Artsy. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, I just saw here. Did I miss it again? Oh man, I was going to show y'all. If you don't follow her on Instagram, Vicky. Hang on. She had her baby. Let's see here. Let's do a couple Instagram hookups here. Why am I not finding it? She had her baby. So our planner, Vicky. I'm not leaving yet, but want to wish you. Oh, thank you, Kenneth. Merry Christmas to you too. See, Serene, to me, Serene is less intimidating than this. Here's why. It's so tiny. It's tiny, guys. Serene is not that tiny. This, if you're used to coloring Johanna Basford books, then this will be like kind of easy for you too. Okay. Let me look her up here. Let's see. I think she's under Wendy. Yeah, here she is. Okay, so here is her Instagram. That's what it is, Wendy Edelson. And let's see here. So yeah, here's Thanks, Natalie. You too. So you can follow her or yeah. Congratulations to Vicky. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, guys, let me show you real quick before we go. I want to show you that I finished in the mermaids on Monday. Remember on Monday, you too, Terry. We did the Neo 2s on a jelly plate and dipped our color book on the jelly plate and did the backgrounds in blues and greens. And then I went back and here's the completed pages. Let me hold it over here so you can see. So what I did to finish it is I used, the background is black paint, white Posca, and then peacock blue and black pencil. So all the rest, all this background, guys, other than some shading right there, all the background is the Neo color drippage. Can you also, let me tilt it a little. See all the splattery looking stuff? That's all done with the Neo. So yeah, so I finished that up out of the mermaid, the Pop Manga mermaid book. And then, oh wait, there's one more here. Let me show you this one where I did another. It's not colored in yet. Oh wait, it's upside down. Let me take the cover off here. The dust jacket. The dust jacket comes off, and we did a test on the inside here. So here's the dust jacket. Maybe let me zoom out here. There we go. So the dust jacket you can color the inside of, and we did a test. We did a test. Oh, and by the way, CL Christine, I heard you talking about the mirror image on when you live stream. It's going to be the opposite unless you use like Manicam or OBS where you can reverse. You just get used to seeing the opposite because your screen is opposite of what it looks like to you, left and right. It's opposite. So you just get used to it unless you want to use OBS or Manicam or one of the other programs where you can flip it in the program. Just FYI, because I heard you were concerned about that on your video. So anyway, here's another little test we did, just one little panel with the Neo colors on the jelly plate. And then I did one other test in the book. Let's find it. I've done quite a bit in this book. Okay, so here I did try to do a purple, 2 shades purple, and then I'll go back and do the background and all the what do you call it, octopus. And so what I tried to do, this was a test. Yeah, you have to get used to it, CL, but that's normal for the live, okay, when you're doing the live. So what I tried to do here when I did the jelly print with the Neos is I try to cover up her face with a Post-it note because I didn't care if it all got in her hair because her hair's part and her whole thing all around her is part of the octopus arms and all. So I put a Post-it note over her face. And some of the Post-it note, like the pink of the Post-it note kind of came off, I guess, or maybe it's just from the paint. No, it's the pink from the Post-it note. But anyway, it covered it up enough so that I didn't get all the watercolor colors, the Neo colors on her actual face. The rest of it, I want that to be there, right? I want all that to be very watercolory. And again, thanks to Eileen, the Enabler Elf, for taking the class on the Neo colors and the jelly plating. Pass it on to Janet, who I watched Janet's video. So that's where I got the Neo color and the jelly plate idea from. Yeah, the pink Post-it notes are evil. I I usually don't get any of them wet, Terry. So anyway, that is what I did in the pot manga. That's what we've done in the baker's dozen. And again, today we decided to use the Lumis, the Luminance pencils. So yeah. So I might be here Friday. So yeah. Who would think that Post-it notes? Yeah, I know, because I never get my Post-it notes wet. I don't use them. I don't get them wet. I use them for masks, for stamping, rubber stamping. You can use them as masks, but it doesn't get they don't get them wet. But when I was dipping this smack into water. So yeah, they really got soaked. You've had them bleed on the kitchen counter? Oh my gosh. Post-it note art. Yeah, do a test on that, G. Make a video on Post-it note art. That would be cool. All right, guys. Well, Merry Christmas. If I don't see you on Friday, if I do see you on Friday, it'll be an impromptu. Otherwise, we will be here I'll be here normally, my normal Wednesday, because Wednesday will be the day after Christmas. So I'll be here there. Don't forget to look on the Musical Scrappers blog spot to look for the dates or the streamers for the Streamathon on New Year's Eve. There'll be 23 hours or so of streamers that stream. I think most of us are streaming 2 hours. So, okay, guys, Merry Christmas. Thank you all. Hope you all have a very blessed Christmas. Don't be lonely. Social media, one of the good things about social media is if you are lonely, you can find someone to talk to. Don't be sad. If you're alone, get on there and talk to some people. Okay? All right. God bless, guys. All right. Bye.